So this is what everybody really looks like when they take their mask off after guns, beer, and therapy.
Oh my goodness.
Try to take a shower here, guys. Come on, get out of here. Close your eyes.
Howdy, Hillbilly Nation. This is American Hillbilly. Man, good to see y'all out there this evening. My goodness, what a great bunch of side chat we got out there. Great people. Good to see each and every one of you. Oh my goodness. This is the last show we'll be doing prior to Thanksgiving. So we're going to be talking about some Thanksgiving stuff tonight too. And just have all kinds of fun. You know how this show goes. I mean, we just talk about, all different kinds of things. So anyway, I also want to remind you that we will be doing a giveaway tonight. And we do have the giveaway tool up there and going. So if you want to get in tonight's giveaway, type in hashtag HBN105. This is the 105th show. Yeah, I can't believe we've made it this far. But thanks to all you good, fine folks. We are here. And man, we got a great bunch of people back there in the green room. We're doing a little taste testing tonight for Thanksgiving, so we got, more or less some traditional stuff. And so anyway, except for the cranberry sauce, I mean, it's also known as hillbilly ballistic gel. So, I kind of scraped a bunch of it up and put it back in a bowl after I, did some testing. But anyway, it's still good, A little gunpowder don't hurt nobody. Oh my goodness. So anyway, without any further ado, I'd like to bring out all these fine folks here in the green room. And first up, we have Moondog. How you doing, buddy?
Okay, except I think I got a piece of bullet jacket from the cranberry sauce stuck in my teeth there. Yeah. And I brought some very traditional Thanksgiving from my family. I'm the one who brought the fried rice. So,
oh, there you go.
Well, glad to be here.
Glad you're here, buddy. I think you guys eat that fried rice as much as we eat taters, right?
Well, you know what fried rice really is in Asian households. It's what we call leftovers, because you'll just take over what you didn't eat last night, cut it all up, and just fry it up with some rice the next morning.
There you go.
Yeah,
you betcha. Yeah, so that'd be equivalent to our, maybe meatloaf,
casserole,
pie, gumbo, down in the South. Yeah, yeah. Well, good to have you, buddy.
Glad to be here.
Well, good to have you. Up next, we have Mr. JH586. How you doing tonight, Jamie?
Hey, Jamie.
Better than I deserve. How y'all doing? Thanks for having me.
I'm doing a lot better than Alabama football team is right now.
Yeah, right now you probably are. Oklahoma had to punt, though, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, Alaska won, Andy. Hey, buddy. I'm looking forward to this evening, and I'm looking even more forward to next week. And hey, Boom, that time we get to reflect on all the blessings the Lord's laid on us, and I dare you to start thinking about it now. Yes. Thanks for having me, man. Let's have a good time.
You betcha. And glad to have you here, brother. Up next, we have someone. I almost want to say he's new to the show, but he's not. It's just we hadn't seen him in a long time. The guy's just been working like a dog, so busy. But glad to have MacMan back on tonight. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, everyone. Good to see you all, and thanks for the invite. It's great to be back on. It's been a while, and I've been missing you guys. I'm missing the side chat and talking to all you guys. It's just, I need to find some more time to do this because this is what I really do, really enjoy doing. I don't want to be working my life. I want to be having fun. So it's good to be back, and I'm really happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to some fun tonight. And thanks for the invite.
Well, you're welcome, and always happy to have you. And I was going to ask you this in the back chat, and I forgot to. So did you get that tattoo that you were talking about?
Not yet. I've been in 3 times to see the guy, and he's done half a dozen different drawings, and we still can't tie the one down. So it's still on the cards. We're still going to be doing it, but I just want to get it right. I don't want to be just throwing something on there for the sake of doing it. I want to get it right. So I might come back on Monday and see if I can speed him up a bit.
That is something you definitely want to get right the first time. Is a tattoo.
That's right.
Yes, and if you don't know the story out there, if you don't know the story behind that, MacMan had become a legal citizen of the United States after many years, and we're so glad to have him, you know. And one of the deals was he said that once he got that all taken care of, and actually we were raising money for Scotsman too, and so he said, you know, he's telling us all about it. He said, I'm going to get a tattoo, and to show how proud I am to be an American citizen. And so, you know, that's what the reason why he's asking about it. And so I can't wait to see what you come up with.
So we did this one. It's got the American flag and it's got the Welsh dragon on it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
That's not going to come out as a good tattoo. And then the other one we saw was this thing. Again, it's not quite right.
Mm.
I'm trying to get it integrated with the Welsh flag and the American flag. So we're trying to work on that. So it's we're gonna get there. We're gonna find something, but at the moment it's just we can't quite tie it down.
Oh yeah, that is gonna be so cool. I can't wait to see your final, you know, deal of it, because that's gonna be really, really exciting. Well, sorry guys, I do have grandchildren. A few rooms that will out of the house, but anyway, they're cooking. With my wife, they're making, I believe, brownies and what else to say? Cinnamon honey bun cake and stuff. So for tomorrow, because we do meet at my mom's tomorrow afternoon and put up her Christmas tree. We kind of do that as a family deal, just right before we have Thanksgiving. So, you know, we try to get that tree, you know, big tree up and all that. And so we always get together and eat and, you know, all that stuff. So anyway, I say a few of them sounds like they sampled some of the desserts already. So, well, thanks for being here, MacMan. Up next, we have the most comfortable man on YouTube, Mr. Mark Thomas. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. I got my new little subtitle there, inspired by Mark, Garage Guy. I took a little nap last week. I was out there playing all day on the airsoft field. I was going to take it easy. I was going to just not play every game, but I went out hard. I played all day, and boy, I crashed. So it is what it is. I'm not ashamed. I got no problem with it. And man, this chair is comfortable. Got a good dinner in my belly, just like tonight. We hit the airsoft field about 11 o'clock today. We were out there, had a great day. I didn't play, but was out there in the wind and the cold. So I'm only going to hang around for maybe about a half an hour, a little bit more, 45 minutes. And I'm going to try to get off screen before I fall asleep tonight. So,
all right, Mark. Always glad to have you here.
Good to be here. Let's get it rolling.
All right. And Jamie threw out a membership, a VIP for 11 months. Well, thank you, Jamie. Appreciate that. And up next, we have Mr. Garage Guy 879. How you doing tonight, Mark?
Oh, I'm doing really well. It's always good to see you guys. It's always good to see those familiar names over there in the side chat. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Mike, it's Saturday night, my friend. Let's have some fun.
You betcha, buddy. You betcha. Glad that you're here. And last but definitely not least, we have the Crazy Scotsman, American Scotsman. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Fellas.
Good.
Always good to be here. Good to see everyone up the side chat. And I brought the traditional, the whole bar. I brought the bar.
Fellas got to wash down those trimmings with something, don't?
Damn right.
So, well, we got you on here talking right now, Scotsman. How's things going? How's your health doing? You seeing any improvements? And
So it's day to day. It's a lot better than it was. Absolutely a lot better than it was. But still having good days, still having bad days. But definitely seeing some improvement. So
good to hear that, brother.
And it's just gonna be time and trial and error.
Yeah. Well, buddy, we sure hope that you get back to complete and full health for sure, man. Still praying for you, and when you'll get there.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the help you guys provided. Trust me, it helped a lot. So,
alrighty. Well, man, look at this side chat out there, man. Rock and rolling side chat. Just getting with it out there. So many great people out there all saying howdy to each other. And, man, just love to see, family, 2A people, come together, and it's just so awesome. And so I thought tonight that we'd talk about Thanksgiving some here, and so much as we try to maybe do a little bit of a 2A type topic starting off, and since we got a lot of Thanksgiving topics, I thought, what can we do with Thanksgiving 2A? And so this is something that, like, I don't know, maybe not everybody's heard of it. Some of you may have done it, but it's something that I always look forward to growing up. I mean, it's just a community coming together. And so the question is have you ever done a turkey shoot? And if so, what rifle did you use? And if you don't know what a turkey shoot is, and this is the only way I can explain it is the way we did it around here. Back in the day, they actually. Hey, Bubba, we got Bubba on here. I'll say hi to him real quick. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Bubba.
Hey, fellas. Hey, Bubba.
Hey. Good to see you on, man.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to make it tonight.
Well, I'm so glad you did. But anyway, so the turkey shoot, back in the day, I always heard that, like, they actually was really shooting turkeys, of course, they didn't have, much of what you call a shotgun.
There's turkey.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Look at them. But anyway, so the way they did it around here was an area like right by, a community or basically a small town. There was a big field, and so they used that field, and they would have what they call, basically like some trap shoots. But then also they had where they had some posts out there spread out. And I forget what the distance was, what yards, how far away you had to be. But they had a target stapled up there with just different, bullseyes, just a regular bullseye target. And, it was, I don't know, maybe 8 inches. I probably went, I don't know, 7-8 inches by 7-8 inches, maybe a little smaller. And so they staple that, they'd write your name on there, and, you paid like, I don't know, $1, and they'd staple it up there, and you got one shot. And then, but they would have like a round of like, say, 8 people or, however many, that'd just be one round. And then after everybody took their shot, they'd bring the cards back and they'd count the pellets, the bullseye was so many, and then, more than what it was towards the outside. Now, if you won that, you won a frozen turkey, for Thanksgiving. And so, it was a great way, to spend just a few dollars, go win a, frozen turkey from your local grocery store, for Thanksgiving. And then, of course, same way with the skeet shooting. They would do like, say, 5 people at a time. And, they would throw just one bird, at a time. And then maybe you would do, I think it was 5 shots. You got 5 birds. And then out of that 5, if anybody tied out of those like group of 5, well, then you come back, those 2 did, and they threw you doubles. Until basically, elimination until somebody missed a double or something. And that person won a free turkey. And so that's kind of how it was around here. So if it's been different from anywhere you guys grew up, or if you got to see one or 10-1, what would you do? And then like, what rifles did you use? For us, I shot my dad's single shot 16 gauge. Yeah, just an old single shot 16 gauge. It had a stinking hair trigger on it. And so you didn't have time to flinch on that dude. And so, but anyway, we'll just start up top with you, Moondog, and work our way around the panel.
Yeah, we have actually this Sunday we have my rifle club's annual meeting round about the first weekend before Thanksgiving every year, and that's our big general meeting where also we vote on the executives committee of the club. But at the start of it, we do a luck shoot, which essentially is a turkey shoot for us, since it's pre-Thanksgiving. And the way we do it is we print out these targets that kind of look like a I can show you. It kind of looks like this like a word search puzzle. Here, let me see if I can share this screen here.
So it's kind of like scramble each letter's word.
Yeah, here, I'm going to share this right here. Can you see this? There we go.
Yeah.
So there's the look sheet. So this is on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper at 20 yards. So at that distance, and you just bring out your pistol, no magnified, nothing magnified, and you really can't see any of the numbers at that distance unless you got like some crazy eyes or something. But you can't really see what you're just seeing, this grid. Yeah, it's all kind of grayed out numbers, and you get 3 shots, and depending on where your shot lands on that random grid of numbers, you get the score. And if you hit between the numbers, you get all the numbers that it breaks the line for. So whoever gets the most, the highest score wins the first prize, which it varies. I'm actually going to be donating some of the prizes from some of the things I reviewed this year. So I'm going to be donating some prizes, a couple of scopes, and but also we usually give away gift cards from the supermarket, the local supermarket. But again, those are also we don't know what the actual value is. So somebody's going to walk away with a $50 gift card, and the rest of them are like $5 gift cards. So that's what we do for our luck shoot.
That is so cool. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Say hi to Gizzard Gary. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary. Hey, sorry I'm late, guys.
That's okay. Better late than never, brother.
Yeah.
Well, my
Wow.
arm, I guess, didn't wake me up. Too long a nap. But hey,
Well, nothing wrong with that, buddy.
did I win? Not yet, I guess. Darn.
MCK is out there. He said, "Okay, all right, joke's over. Whoever took all the deer, please bring them back." Evidently, he's not having a good season there hunting deer.
He's seen some good ones on camera, but apparently they all disappeared when he went out there.
And where's he at?
Indiana.
Yeah, they're hard to sneak up on out there.
Yeah, I believe Obi was having somewhere like there in North Carolina. He had one that he had spotted during the day, but he couldn't get it to come out. When he got into his stand, he said he got as close to spotting it one time. He said he had just about a split second to say the word deer, and the deer was gone.
Yeah. So, Jamie, you guys have any turkey shoots down there?
Oh yeah, man. I probably need to hunt one up this coming Saturday if I'm not in the deer woods, which I probably will be. But yeah, ours you shoot shotgun, and it's at 50 feet, and you the object is to get as close to the center, a pellet as close to the center of the bullseye, and it's like a 3/4 inch, maybe a 1 inch red circle. Actually, no, I think it's just a cross, a black line cross, and the person that gets a pellet as close to the center wins, and they have a minimum of like 8 or 9 folks is the minimum. I've seen as many as 20 on the firing line at one time, and then you buy their ammo. You can't bring your own ammo. It's got to be a shot that you buy from them, and that's how they make the money, and it's usually to benefit charity. And so they'll buy the cheapest, rankest shotgun shells you can possibly get. And
yeah.
I like to use, I've got an old single shot 20 gauge. I take my turkey gun, my 12 gauge Mossberg 500. It's got a extra full choke on it. And then I recently bought a 16 gauge single shot. It's an old Stevens gun, and I've not even cleaned it up from buying it. It's obviously a secondhand gun. I think I paid like $120, something like that for it. But I'm trying to get more into 16 gauge. But yeah, the winner usually gets either a turkey or a ham for the holidays, and yeah, that's it. They make money to benefit charity. That's what it's all about. And if you're lucky enough to win one, they claim that there is an element of shooting expertise in it. I disagree. I think it's pure out dumb luck. I will continue to think that, and that's it. It's a fun time. You get to go and spend time with 2A type fellas that shoot shotgun. And yeah, this whole subject though reminds me of the movie Sergeant York. We were talking about that over in the side chat a little bit.
Exactly.
Sergeant York used a rifle though, and the object was to get a bullet right at the point. That their target had a little arrow like that.
A V, yeah.
A V, and you were supposed to get in the V, get closest to the center of the V. And he nailed it. We have a sighting.
All righty. Would you like to count us down?
Yeah. In 3, 2, 1. Hey,
Mario.
The battle bean.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, those were a lot of fun. That movie right there, if you've never seen Sergeant York, Now, set you aside 2 hours, but it's worth every bit of it, and it's a
Doggone
family
right.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to watch it every year, and one cool thing is we had exchange students for several years, and so there were some movies that we requested, like, hey, we'd pick some movies that they'd want to see, maybe from something to do with their culture or like what's big in their country, and then we would pick some, and so Sergeant York was one of those, and man, I never forget the one kid Castle we had from South Africa. I
Mhm.
mean, the whole time he stayed here, he loved that show. But he'd always use the verse, I ain't asking, I'm a telling. And he'd be all cowboy, you know what he's saying? I mean, he just thought that was the most funniest thing, when the mom sent the boy to get his older brother at the bar. And and said, since she ain't asking, she's a telling. But great movie. So, Mike, man, we'll drop right on down to you. Have you got to experience a turkey shoot?
I've never done one of those like turkey shoots at the range. That's something I've never done. But I've been out a few times. I managed to get a couple of tags to go hunting turkey. Unsuccessful up until now. Still waiting to get my first turkey, but hopefully next year we'll get drone and pull one out of the bag. And I've got a Beretta semi-automatic 12 gauge with a plug in it, so it just holds the 3 shots, which you're supposed to use for any bird hunting.
Mhm.
That's what I use for my bird hunting.
Yeah, that's a nice gun. You betcha. Yeah. Well, awesome. Well, hopefully maybe you can get to experience one of those somewhere sometime. So it's always a lot of fun.
Yes.
So Mark, Thomas, have you got to do a turkey shoot?
I've not done a turkey shoot, but I've done plenty of turkey hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a special gun for my turkey hunting. It's a New England Firearms single shot break action 10 gauge.
Wow.
Nice.
And that thing is just brutal to shoot.
I bet.
I mean, I love turkeys. I think I love to see them. And there's nothing that I hate enough to shoot that thing more than once a year. Oh my God. It just, it rocks you. So that's a once a year thing. I take it out. If I see one, I love to take a shot, but I just love being out there in the turkey woods. It's quiet. It's beautiful. It's nice and warm. So yeah, that's I've never done a turkey shoot, and I don't think I ever will with that thing.
Yeah, you don't see very many birds fly away when you use a 10 gauge. Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to shoot a few times a Ithaca double barrel 10 gauge, and oh my goodness, that thing, like you said, those are brutal to your shoulders.
Serious.
All right, so garage guy, how about you? Ready?
My dad used to go to them all the time, and the rule was pretty much the same as what Jamie described earlier. Closest one to the cross right there in the middle. And most of the year they'd be giving away ham, and during the holidays it would be turkey, and you had to buy the ammo from them. And what it was basically was a gun swapping event as well, because I remember my dad one night, he traded for a shotgun, and then he traded it for another one about 20 minutes later. And before he left that night, he traded it back for the one he came with to begin with. And all those guys would do that, and but they had a good time. And Dad won a lot of ham, and a few times he won some turkeys during the holidays. So want a little cash on the side. They'd have little side bets. And
Yeah.
when one of the deputy sheriffs would come up, and they'd kind of put the money back in their pockets and go, like, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's always, community thing, every one of them we ever had here. And so awesome. So how about you, Scotsman?
No, I've never been to one. I've heard a lot about them around this way. Especially when I lived in Georgia, you saw them pop up all the time. But I never managed to get to one yet. I do have the 870. That thing is a smooth shooter, so we'll get to one at some point, I'm sure.
Awesome. Yeah, I think now if I would do one, it'd be either my 870 or my Ithaca 12 gauge. But yeah, cool. Well, I hope you get to experience one sometime. And so, Bubba, you fellers have any turkey shoots down there? Have you got to see any or attend any?
Well, I don't really know. So we did that when I lived with my mom. We lived in this kind of a crappy neighborhood, right? But us kids would go around and play airsoft and stuff like that all the time. And being 16 and 15-year-olds and stuff, we really couldn't get any like guns and go shoot like turkeys or anything like that. But we had a place in the back of our neighborhood where they was going to start building new houses and stuff like that, and we'd always sneak back there and play airsoft. Well, one year for Thanksgiving, and I missed doing this. We did it 3 years in a row, and while we was living there, and we would all get together, and we'd have 5 people picked at random, and then they would go in the back and draw lots. And the lots was who was the turkey. All right. So now, no, hold on. Now you guys can do this with your kids. This is perfectly safe.
Okay.
All right. So there'd be 5 people. Like I said, they go in the back and they draw lots, and whoever got the short straw was the turkey. Now the other 4 would hide with the one that was the turkey. Nobody else but them 5 knew who the turkey was. All right. So we would all go out and we'd try to hunt the 5 people trying to get the turkey. And we'd usually bet like $5, maybe $10, lawnmower money. Somebody would do somebody's yard if they didn't have money or something like that the next week or what have you. And the one who shot the people that weren't the turkeys, they got shot 5 times without any body armor on in the chest. So like point blank. Don't do that one. Don't do that part of it. But that was the punishment. And if you got the turkey, then you got everybody's money. It was pretty much like, everybody pulled in their money or whatever. All the favors got turned to that person. So whoever got the turkey first won and got all that. But like I said, if you shot the wrong guy, you were out and you got shot 5 times in the chest with an airsoft pistol. So that was our turkey. That was our turkey shot. And, it was a lot of fun. I mean, kids, we're going to do stupid stuff anyway, but that's the only thing I've come close to for a turkey shoot.
Hopefully they were springers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, most of them were springers just because of the fact that, the technology hadn't really came out when I was 16 and stuff. So there was one guy who had, when e-bike first started, I guess, yeah, he was one of the first people in the neighborhood that had a full auto one, and that hurt. But yeah, there was no distinguishing markings, just you had to guess, and hopefully you were right. So it was kind of like manhunt, but turkey.
Sounds like that's a jive turkey hunt.
Jive turkey had a hunt. But it was a lot of fun. I do recommend, maybe not the punishment game aspect of it, but definitely do that. Have some fun with your kids and stuff like that. This holidays, and I don't want to go on a tangent, but holidays is for family.
Mm-hmm.
Spend time with your family and stuff like that. You never know what you're going to get to do. You never know who's going to be around, the next year and stuff. And it's just something you should do with your kids and stuff. Have some fun. So maybe take my game that we did in the neighborhood and alter it to your specifications or what have you. But have fun with it. Have fun. It's family time.
You betcha. Well, good stuff, buddy. So how about you, Gary?
Well, it's funny you should mention it. I was hunting for a turkey today, as a matter of fact, and I had about the size in mind, and I was looking. Finally, I found out there's a whole bunch of them. They were holed up in the local Walmart, and yeah, believe it or not, they were all gathered in this cooler. By golly, I was able to get. I didn't even have to fire a shot. By golly, I was able to bag the one I was after, and man, it was a good day. But I'll be honest with you, I've never been on a hunt for one. It does sound like fun though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a good turkey hunt there. When you come home, it's already clean and ready to go. And
I was all ready to go, all seasoned up, just buttered and everything else. Yeah.
You betcha. Oh my goodness. So I also want to remind everybody, especially if you come in late, we will be having a giveaway tonight. And if you type in hashtag HBN105 in the side chat, you will get entered into that giveaway for a skinny knife. And so anyway, I want to take this time to shout out everybody in the side chat. And see, I don't know, Jamie he said he had to stay. Oh, you still okay? You back? Okay. So would you mind shouting out everybody in the side chat? What should we have them type in?
Turkey.
Hashtag turkey or turkey? Yeah. Type in turkey out there, and Jamie will call your name out. And we just appreciate each and every one of you for being here.
Very cool, man. Thank you. So we got Gizzard Gary's in there first. He's on the panel. All right, what happened? Garage Guy 879 is also on the panel. Alaska 1 Andy is out there. Moondog 2A is that guy. He is on the panel as well. Fluffy 10mm Jeep guys out there. Michael Dunn, Smoking Joe, and Jacob S. Alaska 1 Andy Duffer 426. MacMan 039 makes his return to the panel. We're glad to have him back. He is there. Also, Buku YT is out there as well. Ron 2A Matters, Info Bros, R4 Mississippi Thunder Outdoors is here. Dale Pogue, the Crazy Scotsman, is also on the panel. Smoking Joe again. Ozzy Osbourne says wild turkey. Mr. Bob says gobble, gobble, gobble. I think that's where we're at right now. Yeah, that ain't bad, Gizzard. $14.59 for a 14-pound turkey.
Butterball. Yeah.
That's stealing, man.
Yeah.
I know how to hunt them, by golly.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know, I could go out and hunt a turkey, and if I was fortunate enough to kill one, I'd have more than that in it. Trust me.
Yep. And have to pick out the buckshot. Oh, man. We got Dan Foss out there, hey, buddy?
Yeah, man.
And while thinking about that, let's just go to this commercial real quick here.
I am gravely disappointed. Once again, you have made me unleash my dogs of war.
Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing?
There has been too much violence, too much pain. But I have an honorable compromise. Just come join us. Saturday nights, 11 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Sunday metric. Just join us, and there will be an end to the horror. Just join us.
That is a reminder that later on tonight, DM Foss will have his show. So make sure you jump over and check that out. Always a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. So let's talk a little Thanksgiving, fellers. Unless Jamie, is there any college football updates you need to shout out?
I think so. There's 28 seconds left in the game, but Alabama 3, Oklahoma 24, and the fans have stormed the field. I saw a game earlier today. The game, guys, if y'all are fortunate enough to go to see one of these big time college football games, and you're a fan of a school, it's very important not to storm the field before the game is over. There was one on earlier today, and I forget who the teams were.
Arizona State and BYU.
Yes, that was a complete and total travesty. I mean, okay, football coaches, if you have the football, first down and go, don't tell your quarterback to back up and run the time off the clock. Go score a touchdown and win the football game, man. This was all right. So finally, it gets to be fourth down. There's like, what, Gary, help me here.
1 second.
No, before that, before he threw that football.
Oh.
5 seconds, maybe 6 seconds.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, and he decides he's going to run backwards, and then he's going to throw it way up high in the air. Well, it come down out of bounds, and there's 1 second left. The clock showed 0. The fans stormed the field. It was a brouhaha, man. They had to get everybody off of the field. Arizona State, I think it was. No, it was BYU. Got one play with 1 second after all that was over with. Man, and here we are. We're watching Alabama and Oklahoma. There's 28 seconds left. The crowd is all over the field. Apparently, they're just going to call the game over with. But yeah, it's very important that we wait until the game is over to storm the field. If you have to, if you feel like you've got to do that.
It
Also,
took them 15 minutes to clear that field at Arizona State.
The longest 1 second in college football history, I promise.
And after that was all over, they threw a Hail Mary, and the guy caught it and got about to the 1 yard line with it. If he'd just thrown it a little deeper.
Amazing.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's Oklahoma 24, Alabama 3 with 28 seconds left. LSU 24, Vanderbilt 17 at Death Valley. There's a game going on with Texas A&M and Auburn, which is going back and forth. I figured Texas A&M would just dog walk Auburn. Everybody else this year has, but apparently not. My University of Georgia Bulldogs beat UMass in Athens 59-21. But the fact that they gave up 21 points is on defense is concerning. So, yeah, lots of big things happened in college football. I think BYU lost. That was a big deal, wasn't it, Gary?
Yeah, because my University of Kansas handed them their first loss last week. And so, yeah, that's their second Big 12 loss. And my Jayhawks beat Colorado today. So, after losing 5 games in a row, they've won 3 straight games against ranked opponents.
Wow. Ohio State beat undefeated and number 5 ranked Indiana 38-15, I think it was. Texas beat Kentucky at home 31-something. Penn State beat Minnesota by 1 point. Penn State's number 4 in the country, so their stock will go down. So be paying attention to your rankings because Florida won against Ole Miss today as well, so that's gives Ole Miss 3 losses. Indiana now has lost a game, and so yeah, Duffer, that was Indiana got handled today, and I was kind of hoping for them. Uh, it's Texas A&M 31, Auburn 28 with 1 minute and 54 seconds left.
Could I give a quick shout out to my neighbors to the north, the Nebraska Cornhuskers? Defeated Wisconsin today, 44-25. Nebraska is now bowl eligible for the first time since 2016. So congratulations, Huskers. They're back.
Nice. All right, I'm going to check out before I fall asleep. Good night, all.
I was going to say the most comfortable man on YouTube. Pretty uncomfortable man.
Happy Thanksgiving, all.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, brother.
I'm telling y'all, if I was sitting there in that chair with that long sleeve shirt on now, I'd be asleep too.
Yeah, after eating dinner.
Yeah, that looks so cozy.
Yeah. Man.
I'll give DM False a shout out. I got the knife, gorgeous knife here. Damascus steel.
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
That is pretty.
Yeah. Got a really nice leather sheath with it.
Yes, sir.
I'd won a contest he had a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't realize it. I didn't even know he had a contest, and he sent me an email wanting my address saying, you won, and I was sitting there thinking, okay. So I'm grateful. Thank you, DM Boss. Appreciate
it. That's a nice knife.
Yeah, it really is. And got a bag full of stickers and lanyards and other things. And
oh, wow.
I mean, he packed it full.
Man, that is real nice. So, before we get into talking about some more Thanksgiving stuff, I want to bring this up. So, every year, it started way back when, my girls were young. We always tried to, raise some money with the girls, with the kids when they were young. We'd say, okay, this is basically about, how much we personally, not talking about Santa Claus, but we personally are going to buy you for Christmas. How much of that amount would you like to use to pick out a present for some other kid?
Oh, that's great.
And man, I'll tell you what, it was really a blessing to kind of do that with them, because it got to where like they were wanting to give all, pretty much all their money away, and so it's just something that, kind of touched our hearts, and we'd always try to, there's a lot of, places either local or Toys for Tots. I know over on Gizzy Gary channel, Obi, we did a deal last night, and like continue, you can give there. He every year he goes and takes that money and gets shops and gets presents for Toys for Tots. And anyway, so I like to call them taters for tots. But anyway, so anyway, that's something that we're doing this year, and we got talking about it, and I assume I had a rifle that I thought about maybe getting rid of. And anyway, me and Ames talked about it and everything, and they're like, why don't we use that just to, raise money for this, for these children? So not only is that on a as a giveaway for the people that donate, we have a lot of other great stuff. I put the Rumble video pinned at the top of the chat out there. And so if you get time, go check it out. But I want to shout out some of the sponsors here that also I'd reached out to, and they're like, we're happy to, join, with giving some stuff away here. I got written down here. So we have Mark over, our buddy Mark at Brownworks. He's giving away a pistol stand, and he said on that, you can pick like one of the logos that he, does on it that like they have on their website, or if you have like a logo or something of your own, he said he'd put that on there, so that's really nice. Those pistol stands are really sweet. We got our buddies Kai over at Blackbeard Fire. He is donating this. There'll be 2 giveaways from him. He's donating 2 of these fire ropes, which are, if you ever use these, they're awesome. And then also another one would be the stormproof, waterproof mattress. And man, you can't beat these things. I mean, they're amazing. And then we also had CV Life. They're donating a rifle sling, and they're actually going to send it to me. And so I'll open it up and show it, and stuff like that. And then we have Olight. They're donating. They said it's a ambient light spear, and so I haven't seen it in person, but I looked it up online. It's this really cool looking ball spear thing that lights
I got
up.
one.
Oh, you got one? Okay. It does like different colored lights and all kinds of cool stuff, and so they're donating one of those. And
so it's a disco ball.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I can get my camera to focus.
There
There
it goes.
There we go.
And then I am going to be donating some stuff myself. And actually, I went ahead. I love that O Clip Plus light that I did a review on for them. So I went ahead and bought some for some Christmas gifts for my son-in-laws and stuff. So I bought like an extra one. So I'm gonna be donating that, and then I think I want to come up with a few more things, and there might be a few more sponsors donate some stuff. So anyway, there's a lots of gifts, and what we did is it's $20 per entry. So you can, $20 get you one entry, 42, and so on entries. And so anyway, we're just gonna raise the money and make some children's Christmases better, those that's less fortunate. So anyway, if you're interested in that, make sure you jump over and check that out. And all the information is on that Rumble video. Basically, you can email me, and you can use Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, that stuff. But anyway, all the information's over there. So anyway, if you feel led to do that, please feel free to do that, because you'll have a really good chance of winning some cool stuff. And so anyway, so let's go to our first topic here about Thanksgiving. And this one is, are you traveling for Thanksgiving or staying home? And do you do the traditional, Thanksgiving dinner, like the turkey, ham, rolls, and so on? Or is it something different? And see, we'll just start down with Gizzard and go backwards around the panel this time.
Okay, what was the question again?
It's scrolling down at the bottom. First of all, are you staying home for Thanksgiving, like family, in your area? Or are you
going to my daughter's?
And then do you guys do just a traditional Thanksgiving dinner, or do you do something different?
It's more or less traditional, turkey and stuffing and all that stuff. You've got potatoes and gravy, macaroni and cheese. There's going to be some Brussels sprouts and stuff, like way too many desserts and stuff like that. That's pretty much what we did today while I was there. As we went grocery shopping, so I have the entire list because Dad usually gets the privilege of paying for Thanksgiving dinner. So, but my daughter and my son-in-law do all the cooking and everything. All I have to do is show up. So I figure it's a pretty equitable transaction. And I usually get some of the leftovers, which definitely, if I'm gonna pay for it, I want some of the leftovers. But now we have fun.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a good trade-off.
I think so.
No doubt about that. Yeah, it sure beats what was TV dinner? Turkey and gravy. Mashed potatoes a bit.
Oh,
Well,
well,
it does get more expensive every year, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I did see. I don't know if there's any truth to this, but I did see something about statistics saying this might be the most expensive Thanksgiving dinner ever.
I believe it.
Yeah, so alrighty, we got a lot of great stuff out there in the side chat too. So, Bubba, how about you, buddy? You guys go somewhere to like a relatives, or you guys hold that close by home, and do you do traditional Thanksgiving dinner?
We usually stick by the house. Usually people come to the house, in all honesty. And very traditional dinner. I put the cornucopia on top of my head and walk around the house and pretend to be a turkey for a few hours while dreading the fact that the turkey high is going to leave me unconscious for the next 30 hours. So very, very traditional. My grandmother makes giblet gravy, and that's probably one of my favorite things in the world to eat. Nobody else in the family likes it as much as me, and I think I get that from my dad because my dad, even when they were fighting, would come over to my grandparents' house to eat some giblet gravy. That's all he talks about Thanksgiving time. He goes, "Your grandma's gonna make giblet gravy, right?" Yeah, she is. I'll be there. I'll be there right off work. I'll be there. So yeah, normal traditional stuff like that. Cranberry sauce, usually cranberry sauce in the can. Because that is the only thing my grandfather will eat cranberry. Is if you take the cranberry sauce in the can, put it out on a little dish, and then cut it up. That's how he eats cranberries.
Yeah.
And that's never going to change. Apparently.
Slice it like jelly.
In his 85 years of life, which we celebrated November 3rd, that is all he has ever eaten. I told him whenever November 6th came around, I told him, I said, "Hey, you got a late birthday present, but you got a birthday present." And yeah, he was happy.
Yeah, I love the fact that you can still see the mold, the can.
Yeah, the little
and everything once you get it shook out there. Yeah. Yep. All righty. So, Scotsman, how about you, buddy?
Not a whole lot here, man. It's just me usually. So, I don't have too many people in the area. So, I do get a free turkey or a free ham via work. So, usually I'll go in and get the biggest one I can get just because, hey, they're paying for it, whatever.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
This time around, I think it's almost 18-pound turkey.
My.
Wow.
So
enough for some turkey tetrazzini, turkey sandwiches, all kinds of stuff for a while.
Right.
Heck yeah. So how about you, garage guy?
Well, Thanksgiving, it's going to be really different for me this year. As most of you know, I lost my mother back in May, and so they really won't be nothing much going on here at the house. But my granddaughter called me here the other day and asked if I had any plans, and she said she'd get back in touch with me about it. And so far, I don't know what's going on yet, but she always stops by here on the holidays, and that's good to see.
Good deal. Well, hopefully she does, buddy. Awesome. So, how about you, Mac Man? What do you guys do?
When we're home here, we'll my son-in-law will smoke some deer or some elk.
Mm.
Because our Turkey Day is always Christmas Day, because we're coming from the UK. Christmas Day is our Turkey Day.
Mhm.
So we normally smoke some elk or deer. But this year, we're taking the family over to Universal Studios in California.
Ah.
One of those, VIP tours where we get all the food and drink all involved. We get to the front of all the rides. So the kids and the grandkids, we're taking to Universal on Thursday. And then on the Friday, we're going to do the Warner Brothers VIP tour.
Nice.
Nice.
So that's what we got planned this year.
That'll be a Thanksgiving to remember. No doubt about that.
A little bit different, but yeah, it's always fun. It's fun with the kids.
My wife grew up, by Six Flags, St. Louis, and that amusement park, and then we have several around here. But she got to go to Universal Studios out there in California. And she said that was amazing. I mean, she said they had so much fun. So
yeah, looking forward to it.
Have fun.
It'll be a good couple of days.
Awesome. So how about you, Jamie?
I'm getting older, and we typically get together as a family. We'll go rent the fellowship hall at my sister's church because there's just so many of us. And and like Garage Guy, this will be the first Thanksgiving without my dad, and that's going to be different. And I typically smoke a hind quarter from a deer, and then I'll do usually a Boston butt, do pulled pork, and then maybe I need meat to fill up that smoker. If I'm gonna fire it up, and it's about that long, and it's got 2 racks, so I need a hind quarter. I hate to smoke a backstrap, but I will. And that's where we're at. So I'm gonna go shopping for Boston butts.
Hey fellas, I gotta jump off. I heard backstrap, so I gotta get in the car.
No kidding. That'll be some good stuff. No doubt about that, Jamie.
Yeah, I hope so. But
so,
at least 40. And this is the thing. It don't matter how much I take. You know how much I'm bringing home? None.
Well, we lost Bubba there. Hopefully he jump back on here in a minute.
He said he was having some storming issues.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. So how about you, Moondog?
Well, we're going to be staying in town this year, but usually I usually don't host Thanksgiving at our house just because, where we live now it's in San Francisco. It's a very tiny home, so we usually can't get a lot of family in here. But when I was living in New York, which of course is not New York City is not known for having really big apartments or our houses either. But I usually would traditionally I would go spend Thanksgiving with my friends, the Bradys, who are a nice big Irish family out of town. So we'd usually go over to them when they used to live down in Charleston. So I would fly down there to spend Thanksgiving. And that was always a great time, traditional, foods and everything. One thing I do appreciate going to other people's homes for Thanksgiving is I'll be sent home with plenty of leftovers for that night, but then I don't have to deal with the turkey carcass and eating turkey for the next couple of weeks. So that's always a bonus as well.
Awesome.
One of the things though, when we used to live in New York, after the Mr. Brady and the Brady's got a little too old to host Thanksgiving, my family and I would used to go to Plymouth for Thanksgiving, and we'd go to the tour of the Mayflower, or at least the replica of the Mayflower and everything else. So I guess you can't get any more traditional than that.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Dang, that would be cool. And we got Ron Wayne out there, he's a proud member, VIP for 14 months. Thank you,
14
Ron.
months. Excellent.
Yeehaw.
Oh my goodness. Now for us, we most usually have Thanksgiving here. Before my dad's mother passed away, they lived about 45 minutes from here, and so like we would do a Thanksgiving most usually the weekend before there, and then and then here, and sometimes like it'd alternate, but most usually always had one here, either at my grandmother's here, or and then it went to my mother's house, so we've been having Thanksgiving dinner there. And yeah, our stuff, it's pretty much always just traditional Thanksgiving and stuff. So anyway, good stuff. Guys, make sure you get your hashtag in if you have not already. It is hashtag HBN105. We'll be doing that drawing here in just a little bit. And I got a few other things I want to jump through here. I guess we could have put some of these together, but see. I think we can go through this one without going around the panel, because probably not everybody would have a say-so on this. Maybe, I don't know. But we'll do one more here in a few minutes. But anyway, so like what Thanksgiving food or whatever food that you have at Thanksgiving or side dish have you heard of or you seen that you kind of thought, that's kind of strange, that's something different, maybe not in a bad way, but it's like, man, I didn't really think that, that side dish or, this would really, be, Thanksgiving, whatever. And so, anyway, first up, before we start that, Ron Wayne did a $2 super chat. He says, anti-seltzer fun. All right. Thank you, buddy. So anybody on the panel, has there been any Jamie's got one right off the bat.
Turducken. That actually sounds good.
Yeah, that's weird to me, man.
I've had it. It's actually pretty tasty.
Okay. So that is a turducken. It's a chicken inside a duck inside a turkey. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Usually with Cajun spice stuffing in between each layer.
Oh, yeah. Good. Cajun spice, you can't go wrong.
No.
I thought you were going to say Jiffy Mix.
That's un-American. That's definitely un-Southern. And
that's what I heard.
Yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, guys, if y'all will excuse me, I'm going to bed. I got to get up early for church tomorrow, and I'm whooped.
All right. Jamie, thanks so much for being on here. And is there anything you'd like to plug before you jump off here?
No, man. I hope to make some videos this coming week, or right after Christmas. I get some time off, so hopefully I can make some videos. And good night, Michael Dunn and Jacob S. And Duffer. Just remember, Georgia Shooting Connections on Friday nights at 8:00. And thank y'all for having me and putting up with me.
All right, buddy.
Good night,
Good to have you.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
All right, Jamie.
Yeah, good evening, buddy, and a good Thanksgiving. Oh man. So anybody else got some that maybe they've heard of or that they thought, well, that was something different or strange to me, you know.
Well, my daughter's had this tradition for the last 5 years or so. She's got to have King's Hawaiian rolls Thanksgiving,
Those are good.
which are actually pretty darn
Oh
good.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's not anything I'd done before or anything. That's like, that's not real traditional, but it is really good with some gravy. I will say that.
Mhm.
It's good.
Make some
Mhm.
turkey sliders with that, you know.
Oh yeah.
You can too.
Yeah. We would do we must have had, you know, homemade rolls, you know, for traditional dinner, but then all the leftovers we had the little king's, you know, rolls for like ham and turkey sandwich, you know, little sliders, you know, if somebody wanted a snack, you know, they could grab some of those, and so yeah, good stuff. So anyway, see, Ron says you ever eaten bean salad?
Yeah, that's all right.
I think my wife in Holland said, I think they call it root salad or something like that, but I've never had it. Tons of barbecue says lamb and tuna fish. And defense says mac and cheese is Thanksgiving is a Thanksgiving food. It's foreign to me. Must be a Southern thing. Yeah. Some people, I think that I've heard that topic several times. You know, people say mac and cheese, you know, don't belong on a Thanksgiving dinner, and some people's like, oh yeah, it does, and so.
There's a couple folks out there saying blood pudding. Blood pudding is freaking awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you've never tried it, go out and try it. Trust me, it's good.
What do we call it? We call it black pudding in the UK.
Black pudding, yeah.
Yep.
But
black
you
pudding, yep.
usually don't have it for dinner, do you?
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Breakfast usually,
Yeah.
Just slice it and just fry it up in a frying pan. Wow. It's
Yeah.
good stuff.
It is.
Uncle Dan says we've had pumpkin pie without the crust. I hadn't tried that.
Is that like more like a pumpkin cobbler? How does that work?
I don't know.
Or is
Maybe
that pumpkin custard?
yeah. Custard was the word I was thinking of. Yeah, maybe. That is awesome.
So Abigail was asking what's in blood pudding. It's basically like most sausage, it's the intestines of a pig, and it's mainly blood, a little bit of fat, and it's just baked up. They make it like a sausage and cook it up, and it's basically blood and fat from a pig.
I've had it where they've also put in like it looks like little bits of barley or some other grain that was in there.
Usually it's oat of some sort.
Oh yeah. I guess just as a thickener or you know.
It's a thickener and a binder. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's good stuff.
Say hi to Pat the Bunker out there. Hey, buddy. And he just jumped in. Hey, Pat. How you doing, buddy?
There he is.
Hey, Pat.
Sorry I'm late, but working on the cabin and doing some mini series stuff coming up. So got a lot of irons in the fire right at the moment. So how's it going?
Good. We're just talking about strange food for Thanksgiving. Oh, speaking of blood pudding, strange food for Thanksgiving. If you ever go to a Filipino family's Thanksgiving or any Filipino gathering, there's a dish that's called dinuguan, and sometimes it's misnamed colloquially as chocolate soup, and it is not chocolate. It is like a pork blood stew.
Oh
and with tripe and
tripe.
yeah. So it is It's very traditional, and garlic, and it's a very hearty stew. But yeah, it sounds worse than it tastes.
Now, I think in our exchange student from South Africa, tripe was where they'd put different meats in the lining or whatever, the intestine lining, and then they cooked that. And I thought that's what he called that. Maybe it's something else. But yeah, something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, right here, defense dad says, one year my sister-in-law served curry for Thanksgiving without telling us she was doing it. We were not amused. I have a story for that. Basically, I have some friends. He was originally from Florida, moved up here. Anyway, he got married to somebody from up here. And so one year he decided to have all of his family up for Thanksgiving. So they all, flew up here and all that. And they did not tell them that they were having a taco bar
for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And so they were not very happy. And so, there were some arguments, he said, that went on during that Thanksgiving.
I don't even know Mexicans who do that. So.
Yeah, well, they're not Mexican, but
yeah.
Decided to do a taco bar instead, and then so yeah, that was something different, from traditional. We lost Pat again. He must be having some.
He said he's having some issues. Yeah.
Curry's always good. You can't knock a good curry for Thanksgiving. Nice spicy Indian curry will go down really nice.
Oh, I can. That's going to be like the best for turkey too. I'd like a turkey curry. I would love that.
We make that a day after Christmas when everything's cold. We'll make a curry up and we'll chuck turkey in it the day up and then we'll do we put the potatoes and carrots and then we'll fry them up in a frying pan.
Ooh.
Like a breakfast fry up, really. And that would be the side dish, and then curry over the top of it. Oh, it's got to be the best.
Well, my cousin, her family, they do quite a bit of traveling off and on throughout the year, and they like to stay at like Airbnbs and stuff instead of motels. And she was telling me that like a big majority of Airbnbs, they have a sign in the kitchen that says "Do not cook curry." I mean, I guess they're like, maybe it leaves an odor in there. It's
very aromatic. I mean, if it's especially depending on the kind of curry, yeah, it can be very aromatic. But
it clear your sinuses.
Yeah, depending on the type of curry, it'll smell for days.
Oh man. Yeah.
You get a good old classic Indian curry, and that you'll be smelling that for a week, if not longer.
Yeah, that'll be in your curtains for a while.
And you'll feel it coming out for a week.
Oh yeah, you will.
There, we got Pat back.
Hey, Pat.
Okay, well, hopefully that's a lot better. Can you all understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good.
Awesome.
Okay.
So
awesome.
We'll go ahead and finish this up. If anybody, go ahead if you got something else that for that topic. But I want to put this up right now because here in just a minute we're going to be doing a giveaway. So if you're not entered in the giveaway for tonight, it is hashtag HBN105. So get your hashtags in. And so Pat, did you have any things that you've seen or heard that was kind of different or awkward to you that people had for Thanksgiving as a side dish or a meal?
No, not really. More or less like prime rib or something that's not turkey or stuffing, but like beef and poultry. Just nothing out of the. Thanksgiving is a good meal. Is a good meal. You know what I mean? It's everybody coming together, having a good meal, sitting down, conversing, and that's what we did today. I mean, we had turkey, ham, meatloaf, and just all sorts of different things. And it was a great time. And then we sat down, watched football. All of us as a family, we sat down, and watched the Nebraska Cornhuskers whoop up on the Wisconsin Badgers today. So I was happy. We are finally going to game after 8 years. So I am ecstatic, absolutely ecstatic. So, and everybody, oh man, it was an ass whooping. So it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
So no, just having a good meal and hanging out with your family.
Oh yeah,
That's what it boils down to. It's just having family time.
no doubt about that. And so I know the ticker says down below that we're giving away a skinny blue knife, but I forgot to change it because I thought, hey, it's Thanksgiving coming up and all that, and so we're going to switch tonight. The giveaway tonight is going to be the purplish pink rose gold color uh, skinny knife, and
Very nice.
so it'll be first time it'll be given away here on Guns Beer and Therapy. We do there's people that did have a chance on a VIP chat to win that, and I think the monthly drawing. But yeah, tonight it'll be the first time that it's been on the Guns Beer and Therapy as the giveaway. So make sure you get those hashtags in. We're going to be drawing that here in just a minute. So, and let me go ahead and write that down. Yeah, for me, I think it would be like kind of different to have something other Thanksgiving than the turkey, the ham, the rolls, that type of stuff. I think it's just because I look forward to it all year. A certain type of side dishes that's there and stuff. And so yeah, not that I wouldn't like the food. It just would be different. It's like the one year we spent Christmas in Florida, and I'm like, man, never again. Nothing against Florida, but Christmas lights on palm trees, no cold weather. Like I'm like, this don't even feel like Christmas. I felt like I was in stepped into time warp or something, or what's that called? The old movie.
Let me ask you a question, Hillbilly. Did you get to see Hans Gruber falling from Nakatomi Plaza? If you did it, then it wasn't Christmas, brother.
We did watch it on TV always.
There we go. Good for you.
But yeah, I felt like Twilight Zone or something. I'm like, man, it's just, is this a dream or something? Yeah, Twilight Zone. Thank you, Ray. And yeah, it just didn't feel right without having the cold weather. I mean, we don't most usually get snow on Thanksgiving, but most usually, it's cool, and we might have some, some Thanksgivings that's warm enough, warm enough to get out and play, throw the football around, and we like to go trap shooting, and stuff on Thanksgiving. But most usually it's cold, or has been cold. And so it just didn't feel right, for or I was talking about Christmas, I'm sorry, but yeah, to do Christmas down there. And I think it might feel the same way for Thanksgiving, but somebody that's living warm all their time, it's not new to them. So
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go ahead and do this drawing tonight for the skinny purple knife. And I'm going to bring it up here on the screen. Yeah. So anyway, we got 18 people entered. And see who's going to win tonight. Dale Pogue.
Dale, very good. Congratulations.
Congratulations, buddy. Are you out there? So let's see if Dale's out there or not. Give him just a little bit longer here. No, Michael Dunn. Or wait, no, Dale did win, like, see, the 16th of this month, though.
Oh, there's Dale.
Oh, he says, I'm not here to spin again. Yeah, that's really nice of you, Dale. He did win this, what is it, 2 weeks ago, I believe. And so that's really nice of you, buddy. So anyway, let's give this thing another spin here and see who wins. Crowd guy.
Hey.
All right. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's been a while since I won a knife. I got one of the black ones probably about a year ago.
Yeah.
I never did win a blue one, but it's good to win.
And we just skipped from blue to the purple one tonight. But all right, buddy. Yeah, just send me an email, AmericanHillbillyUp at gmail.com, and with your address, and I'll get that sent out to you, brother.
Will do. And on another note, Jamie's talking football. My Virginia Tech Hokies lost to Duke tonight, 31-28.
Oh.
And they had to. If they win next week, they'll be bowl eligible. They could have done it tonight, but like last year, they wait till the last week of the season.
Well, I'll be darned. So we do have another topic, maybe two if time allows, but I know Moondog, sometimes you need to get off early. You need to go ahead and jump on off, brother.
Yeah, I definitely do, but I wanted to just remind folks that there's an opportunity to win a vest this month. It's last week to get a chance to win this Fayachi tactical vest with the quick magnetic release on there. And you can do so by being, most of you out there are already subscribers to many of our channels of all the guests on here, but I'm going to post up a link. But what you just need to do is show, upload a screenshot to show me that you have subscribed to everybody's channel. You'll find a link to their channel on this webpage here on my website, and just upload your screenshot showing that you hit the subscribe button, and that's eligible for a free entry in the contest, which I'll be drawn on December 1st or thereabouts. I forget which is the first Wednesday after December 1st, but that's the deadline anyway.
Awesome.
And no, Michael, I'm sorry, it does not come with its own plates inside. You'll have to supply those yourself. But yeah, it's all ready to go to put your plates in there.
You can go to Salvation Army and find you some crowd wear or some separate plates to put in there.
Yeah, for sure. Especially after Thanksgiving. All right. Well, thank you very much, Hillbilly, and thanks everybody. It was great seeing y'all. And
Yeah.
y'all have a good Thanksgiving if I don't see you or hear from you before then.
Right.
All
Awesome.
right, you too, brother.
Okay. Good
You
night,
bet.
everybody.
Thank you so much,
Night.
Moon Dog. And don't
Happy
forget,
holidays.
see your live show.
Oh yes, got a live show. I will be having my live show, which is Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern, since it is the day before Thanksgiving. I'll be doing my live show this Wednesday. So check it out. I'll be giving away prizes as well, and there's going to be you got a little sneak preview. I got this to show off. There's a special holiday package that Olight has, so they sent me a sample to show off on the Wednesday live stream. So this is one of the things that I'll be showing off on the Wednesday live stream. And they said they're gonna let me give away a flashlight. So I don't know if it's gonna be one of these or something else, but we'll find out
Awesome.
on Monday, I think. All right, so hopefully we'll see some of you out there. Tune in on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. All right.
Awesome. That's
Hey,
great, buddy.
whoa, that's a nice hat.
Yeah.
It sure is.
Yeah. I
All
bet
right,
you
everybody.
never got it. See you.
Good night.
Let's see
Good
you,
night.
buddy.
Good to see you.
Good night, Moondog.
Good night.
And once again, I want to thank all the VIPs for being VIPs. Their membership does go to all the giveaways that we have here on this channel. And so everybody, when you win something, it's the VIPs that's making your day better. And so I just want to thank them very much for all, for all that and all that they do. Awesome, just awesome people. And so I thought we'll go ahead and I think we got time for this topic. Which some of it may have been already given out there, but when it comes to Thanksgiving, first of all, what's your favorite dessert that you have at Thanksgiving? And then, what's your 3 top things? So, I mean, if it's just all 3 desserts, that's fine, but what's your favorite dessert? And then what's 3 of the things that you look forward to, maybe every year or this coming year? Maybe it's a meat and a couple side dishes or, some, whatever. But anyway, so we'll just start with you, Mac Man, and work our way around the panel.
My favorite, I'd say, dessert dish has got to be lemon meringue pie. My mum used to make it when I was a kid, and my wife makes it now, and it's just the best. That's probably one of my favorite desserts is lemon meringue pie. And side dish has got to be roast parsnips. I love roast parsnips, so that's something we do as a side dish normally around Christmas time. But I love roast parsnips, so those would be 2 of my favorites.
All right. So, how about you, Grudge Guy?
Banana pudding with the vanilla wafers.
Oh, that's good stuff. That is good stuff.
And my favorite side dish, I love the yellow Yukon potatoes, and then you just mash them and then just smother them in butter. Love it.
Oh yeah, those are really good stuff. So awesome. So how about you, Scotsman?
Oh man, when it comes to dessert, there's nothing better than cheesecake, brother. Cheesecake like nobody else's business.
Oh man. Yeah. And for me, I don't know, it seems simple to me, but I like just plain cheesecake or just the plain cheesecake and with a little bit of chocolate syrup drizzled across it. I don't know. That's when it comes to cheesecake. I love it though.
Yep. Oh yeah, good stuff, man. I can eat a lot of cheesecake.
Awesome. So we got Ron out there says favorite dessert is sweet potato pie and banana pudding, and my side dish would be deviled eggs. Awesome stuff. So yeah. R4 Mississippi Thunder. Good to see you out there, buddy. He says Auburn won. And they're storming the field. And Michael Dunn says we like warm apple crisp. Those are good too, man. So see who we up to? Gary.
Well, let's see. Favorite dessert. Now, I'm kind of a traditional guy, and everybody says yuck when I say this, but pumpkin pie.
Love it.
Pumpkin pie with a little bit of whipped cream on top. Although I will taste everybody else's desserts too, so I might have a small slice of pecan too, just to taste it, because that's my son-in-law's favorite. And my daughter likes this turtle pie or whatever, and I might even try that, but I gotta have the pumpkin. As far as other side dishes I look forward to, well, Mom used to make. My daughter won't make it for me, but Mom used to make these sweet potatoes, and
Oh man,
she'd put the marshmallows on top of them and all that stuff. It was good. But what my daughter cooks, which is kind of non-traditional, at least for me, is baked Brussels sprouts,
oh
which are
yeah,
really pretty darn tasty.
baby cabbage.
And then I kind of got them stuck on because my kids, neither one of them like stuffing, but I insisted on having stuffing because it's like it's not Thanksgiving dinner without stuffing. And I caught my daughter trying it this last year, and she went back for a second. I said, "I thought you guys didn't like stuffing." She said, "Well, I guess it's pretty good." So I ended up buying 2 boxes this year, so it must be all right.
All right.
And of course, mashed potatoes and gravy. You can't beat good mashed potatoes and gravy. So that's enough for me, but that's just making me full thinking about it right there. Already need a nap now.
Yeah, man. So how about you, Pat? Favorite dessert and like 3 of your top favorite foods for Thanksgiving.
Well, as far as my, just because of tradition, man, a homemade pumpkin pie, just like what Gary's saying, just not from the can, because I've actually had homemade pumpkin pie where the pumpkin was really thick with just that dollop of whipped topping on top of it. Man, that is super hard to beat. Even though everybody has said cheesecake, lemon meringue, everybody's like naming off my favorite desserts. Don't get me wrong, I am not knocking any of them because all those are good. But just this time of year, man, I got to go for the pumpkin. Is the first one I'm going to grab. Now, is that the only one I'm going to grab? No. I'm going back for more.
Yep, right there.
But as far as sides, I'd have to go with Gary's 2 on deviled eggs. And then I've got to go with this year, new to me, was a special meatloaf with turkey and bacon wrapped in it this year. Oh my God, that was absolutely delicious.
Oh, wow.
And with jalapeno cheese.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, man, that was just absolutely delicious. And then they had a smoked turkey on the pellet grill this year. And man, there was more food than I could shake a stick at, this year because we just did one tonight, and then I went on a adventure down to the cabin, and man, I've been all over the place tonight. So it's been a whirlwind today. But yeah, those are some of my favorites right there. Man, it's been a great day. I I can't name a greater day today than today.
That's awesome, buddy. Oh man. Yeah. Now, for me, the dessert is every year, which we make it now, but my granny always made it, and it's chocolate pie with homemade crust. And of course, the chocolate, it's like all from scratch. The chocolate pie filling, and the homemade crust. It's just wonderful. And then as far as the foods, man, every year, just because I don't get it, other than Thanksgiving and Christmas, stuffing. I love the stuffing. And of course, you got to have the mashed potatoes and gravy with there. And of course, good old homemade roll. But also, my mom makes this. It's a green bean casserole, but everybody has lots of different versions of it. But this one in particular has, I believe, Velveeta cheese in it, and it's got tore up little pieces of bread on the top that's buttered, and then it's all baked or whatever. And I don't know, it's just great stuff. And so, those few things is something that like we just have, those two holidays, and so I just look forward to it, so much every year, and it's just great, and I just enjoy it, and but man, so anyway, we're gonna start going to the panel here, and let everybody plug whatever they'd like to plug. And also, again, guys, I want to remind you, if you do want to help, send over donation for Christmas toys for the kids. Like I said, there's a lot of great stuff that you're going to be able to win too for everybody that's donated. And like I said, that's why I did the video on Rumble. I show the one giveaway there. I can't show on YouTube, and so go over to Rumble and check that out, and it explains everything on there, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be doing that drawing here live on I believe it's the 15th. So anyway, Pat, we'll end up to you. We'll just start with you and work our way back around. Is there anything you'd like to plug, buddy? You got coming up?
Yeah, actually, I'll do a quick shot over here since I'm on the phone. Got some targets that I'm going to be featuring in a very soon upcoming video right there from Shoot 7 Steel. Yeah.
Shooting Targets 7.
Yeah, Shooting Target 7. These guys right here. This one actually has the center punch. God, that thing's heavy.
Nice.
Well,
stuff.
it's AR5. It's AR 600 with half inch on this plate, and then this one's AR 600 half inch. So that way, hopefully, the old AR 15 at closer ranges doesn't bung it up too much. And then got two free little targets right there.
Oh, nuts.
On top of that. So, yeah, hopefully video will be coming out soon on those. But, yeah, that's what I got going on right now between everything else in the mountain and the hills and the valley. So thanks for having me on, brother. I appreciate it. Sorry I was a little bit late, but life gets in the way. So
You betcha. And I mean, no problem at all, buddy. Just glad to have you. You could make it. And so, you guys go over and check out Pat in the Bunker. Always some great stuff over there. Gizzard, what you got coming up, buddy?
I think we're gonna do the normal stuff this week. That would be the members chat on Wednesday night. I checked with my daughter. I don't have to be there until the morning of Thanksgiving, so I guess I don't have to help cook or anything like that. So, of course, that's subject to change, but right now, anyway, planning on doing that. I should be home Thursday night so I can do my Friday night show. So we will do a post-Thanksgiving. So I've got a pre-Thanksgiving and a post-Thanksgiving show this week. My Foul Territory is Friday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Central. So hopefully we'll have time to find out what everybody's having for Thanksgiving. Then we'll find out how it went. So that's pretty much all I got. I released a bunch of knife videos this past week. So we'll see how those do, and I'm sure maybe I can find something else to do some content with here too. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for having me.
Good to have you here, buddy, as always. And make sure you go over and check out Gizzard Gary's channel. And of course, don't miss Foul Territory on Friday nights, right after Georgia Shooting Connection. Always a fun way to start off your weekend. And then after Gary's show, got gun websites with his 2A weekly wrap up. So anyway, make sure you check that out. So Scotsman, you got anything coming up, buddy? Anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah. Thanks for having me, man. Always good when I can be here. Do appreciate it. No show tomorrow due to Thanksgiving. Got to work different hours, so no show tomorrow. Should be back the following week, I believe. No issues for the following week, but no show this coming week. Hopefully I try and get some videos out. Weather dependent. Weather's been up and down out here, so it's kind of playing with stuff there as far as getting outside and being able to do some videos, but hopefully get something done this week. But always good being here. Always appreciate it, and always great seeing everyone out there and everyone in here as well.
Awesome, buddy. Good to have you on, man. Good to see you, and hope you keep getting better, buddy, each and every day. So anyway, go over.
Thanks for coming on, Scotsman. Appreciate it.
Go over and check out the Crazy Scotsman, Scottish American, and check out not this Sunday because he said that they're not doing the show because of Thanksgiving, but every Sunday evening he has a show, and so go check that out. Always a great time, and appreciate you being here, buddy. So, Garage Guy, what you got coming up?
Well, Mike, after I talk here, I'm going to go ahead and get off. I got to get some laundry out of the washer into the dryer. It was good to see MacMan again. Like I told you in the green room, I thought I was going to have to put your picture on a milk carton. If the weather holds out tomorrow, I want to go put the first rounds through a new budget 22 LR rifle I bought, and hopefully, if we had some snow here yesterday, about 3 inches, but it's all pretty well melted now. So if we don't have any rain or snow, I'm going to get out and put the first shots through it. Hopefully, I'll have a video up Wednesday night. But
great.
Other than that, I hope everybody has a really wonderful Thanksgiving holiday, and be safe over the holiday.
You betcha. Well, thank you so much for being here, Garage Guy. Appreciate you. And guys, go check out Garage Guy 879 if you're not already. Always some great stuff there, and appreciate you, buddy. So, Mac Man, you got anything coming up? Anything planned?
Well, great to see you guys. Thanks for letting me jump on. Like I said, I've been away for a while, but I'm trying to get back on these streams. I made a couple of videos today, just some small ones around, just to get going again. So I'm going to try and get some of them posted up over the next 2 days. Like I said, the same as Garage Guy, I'm going to be bugging out. The Formula One Grand Prix is on in Las Vegas tonight, so I'm going to head out. I'm a big Formula One fan, so I'm going to go and watch the pre-race show now. But basically, I'm going to try and get back into it. Like I said, I've been super busy, and I apologize. I haven't been around, guys. I haven't been doing much content, but I've had a lot going on in work. But it's beginning to level off a bit. It's giving me a bit more time, so I'm going to try and get back to normal, put some content out, maybe start my streams up again. I need to speak to a couple of you guys to find out how tight YouTube have gone with their new rules and stuff. So I've been away for a while, so I don't really know how bad it's gone. It must be pretty bad because I can see everybody jumping onto Rumble. So I'm going to make a few inquiries and see which is the best way to go with that. But yeah, great to see you guys. Thanks for having me, and hope everybody has a great, safe Thanksgiving. And hopefully we'll see you in the next week or so.
Awesome, buddy. So good to have you back. Glad you slowed down just a little bit. I know what you do takes a lot of time and very time consuming. And so anyway, thank you so much for being here tonight. We've missed you. So guys, go over and check out MacMan's channel. And he's always has some great stuff on there. So anyway, I appreciate each and every one of yous being here tonight, and side chat. You guys are awesome. Just can't say enough about you. Just appreciate it. Look forward to doing this stream every Saturday night. I just enjoy it so much. And anyway, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and don't forget about Foss's show coming on later on tonight, and check that out. And like I said, I hope that everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and you can find some stuff that you're thankful for. And so anyway, we'll leave you at this. Remember, God, family, and country. Make somebody's day better, will you? And the good Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise. We'll be seeing y'all again.